Welcome back, everybody, to the Wonderful Subjects podcast. I am joined again by my good friend Sebastian. Say hello.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Hello. All of
Yeah.
you know me already, unless you don't.
Yeah,
Hi.
he's never heard of the show. He's very excited to be on. Oh man, in the middle of a pretty okay spring break.
Yes.
I got a whole 8 hours of sleep last night. It was lovely.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's the thing is, it's not about the sleep, it's about like when you get it, because like if you sleep from like 3 to 11, at least me anyway, I still feel like shit. But no, this
Yeah.
was from like 12:30 to 9, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah. No, that is pretty good.
Yeah. I always feel very nostalgic whenever I can wake up like in the morning and do some gaming. Like it's real quiet in the house and shit. Cause,
Yeah.
cause like when you were like a kid on the weekends, at least that's for sure how it would work,
Oh yeah.
and it was pretty great. Me and my Xbox 360, with no shooter games, and my Super Nintendo.
Like just now, it's just not dawning on me. A little worried about the the songs in the game. I don't know if I can turn those off.
Oh, I've muted you, so you're good.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
the just the stream audio. You're fine.
That is good. That is good because I got worried for a second. I'm like, wait, there's copyrighted songs in this game.
Our first copyright strike. Is it like Metal Gear Solid 5 with the with sort of a goddamn like a cassette player?
I wish, unfortunately, no. It'll just randomly start playing. If you're in a safe house, though, you can play music.
Okay. I was going to say that's weird if the game just randomly decides to turn on like my 93.3.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah. They should do that more often. Like games, open world games like that at least, and more types of games should have like a cassette tape, and it wouldn't even need to be copyrighted music like Boneworks. In all the sandboxes, it has a sort of jukebox. You can play any track from the game.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's nice. I want to get into making obstacle courses in Boneworks because I feel like I could be really creative. Um,
Probably could.
yeah, that's the thing about creation in VR though is usually if you're creating something, you're still confined to like that your same like field of view and stuff. Like you don't. It's not like Minecraft where you can sort of fly up and like get a gauge on your surroundings and stuff.
Yeah.
At least not that I've seen yet. I've wanted to. It would be so hard to do because working with like Roblox type games just sucks. I haven't tried it. I'd probably do fine with it, but Rec Room is like Roblox for VR, and I got quite inspired to do sort of like a stealth game. I feel like would be really fun.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Um, and I thought, it'd be a cool way to realize the idea. Um, but I'd want to. I believe the idea I got struck with was like a sort of desert terrain. And even building that, they start you off like you can't really do anything. You can't like scale back and shit. So like my my want to tweak all that stuff and like do things on a big scale was like immediately drained.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, game design is real fucking hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hope you are all prepared for some chat about demons because I'm in a real
What?
big
Okay.
I'm I Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get to the context.
I hope so. Gonna need some.
Don't worry. I said because I'm gonna want to be talking about Doom today.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
I see.
Oh man.
Yeah, see, music's starting to play now.
Yeah, I see that.
Wait, can you not hear the game? Have you like completely muted it for yourself?
I just muted it over Discord. Seemed the easiest thing to do. Is it a bop? Am I missing out?
It's like kind of country-esque music.
Yeah. I don't know about country. I like Marty Robbins, but other than that,
Yeah. Wait, we don't want this. We want.
I'm sure like a lot of the old stuff sounds kind of good, but like with the modern stuff, it's just like, hey, did you know if you play a country song in reverse, you get all your stuff back? You get your lady, your truck, your dog. Oh man. But before we get on to that, and maybe yeah, I think we'll get this out of the way before I forget. So Godzilla vs. Kong, a movie you have seen. I have not seen it.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's as my dad phrased it, more of a Kong movie than anything, which I partly agree with him on. It's just there's a lot more Kong than there is Godzilla.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna attach Kong to like the human narrative, makes sense.
Yeah. But I liked it. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I won't spoil too much because I don't know. Unless somebody asks me to spoil it for them, I don't like spoiling stuff.
I'd be fine putting a spoiler warning up, but I'd like to keep it a secret. Like, oh, who's gonna fuck who up worse? I don't know if the movie would, or if the movie's gonna pull any shit like, oh, they both had a good fight, and now they call it a day. Does it do
they
that?
actually do. They actually do pull that.
Yeah.
It's like a animalistic respect thing, you know.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's hard to pick a winner when you're gonna like root fans against each other.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
You now get to possibly see me have to either stealth or run for my life.
Yeah.
Two, depending on it.
Stealth is one of those things that at least I've used it as somewhat of a verb, like, ooh, time to stealth around, which is kind of dumb, but like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that movie was very good for like the memes around it, you know. Big lizard versus the monk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reminds me of Doom and Animal Crossing, all those good memes.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they're probably not gonna do it because like you know, you can make however many animations of Isabella ripping and tearing as you want. It's still two very different pieces of like source material. But I would still be so happy to see anything at like any cross content, I'll call it, like at all. It would be pretty good. Like for Doom, you get basically a banner and a profile icon you can customize, even if it was like something vaguely alluding to Isabella. That would at the end of the day be enough for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you throw it that way?
I'm sure you've seen this, but in some way, shape, or form. But that skin of like, or not skin. It's not a skin, but the Doomslayer in like a rendition of Isabella's outfit. I think I think that would be pretty funny. Because Doom's already got some skins that lend itself, that are like really, really humorous.
Yes,
It's a funny game.
it can be.
Yeah, like upon headshotting like weaker demons, it's like the cartoony pop sound, like a watermelon.
That would be interesting.
No, like that's in the game.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That reminds me of Halo.
With like the confetti headshots.
Yeah, the on the grunts.
Yeah, pretty good. I wonder how many grunts. One grunt and one imp. I wonder who wins that fight.
That's a good question. I feel like the imps might win purely based off of the fact of how bouncy they are. Just always jumping around and
Oh
shit.
yeah. I feel like yeah, an imp might be not compared to like the lore Master Chief, like the Master Chief in books, but like gameplay wise, an imp would easily be more mobile than Master Chief. So
Yeah,
already the grunts got that going for it.
if we were talking about just straight up lore, Master Chief is extraordinarily mobile. Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I, I find that kind of dumb.
It makes sense like in the aspect of the game, but like for us it's just kind of like, huh, that's not right.
What I mean is like who are Doom novels for? Shit, Halo novels for. Like fans of the games because the games are the source material. So like why did we get to this point where from like a lore perspective Chief isn't like any really similar like at all. It's weird. It's still
Yeah, but
probably
then
pretty cool. Like they
you
probably
also have to
realize it in
remember
cool ways,
though.
but yeah. Sorry, go
Yeah.
on.
You also have to remember though that in like lore aspects of Doom, the Doomslayer, he's a lot different in the lore than he is actually playing.
Yeah, but I don't think there are any books that talk about like Doom guy like suplexing the icon of sin or anything.
I'm sure it exists out there somewhere.
That's fair. That's fair. Hmm. But shit. How did we get on to? Okay, so let's rewind, everybody. Be kind. Rewind. Um. Man, I can't believe that used to be a concern. Like rewinding VHS tapes. I remember having a VHS player, and every time I wanted to watch Star Wars, um, I had to like wait for the fucking thing to rewind, and if I didn't do like the light speed rewind, you'd get to watch shit happen in reverse.
Why? No, not you, but like, do you see this?
Yeah, I see that.
These are stairs.
Speed run.
It probably takes longer to get up that.
It was a grunt versus an imp. Blah blah. Who fucking cares? But there were also some interesting conversations online that happened due to the topic of kaijus, obviously brought up by Godzilla versus Kong, and I'm looking forward to to posing you a pretty fun question. Is Green Giant, of the bean industry of Big Bean, is Green Giant a kaiju?
Um, maybe.
I don't know, because
I,
I had a this discussion with my coworker about whether or not Paul Bunyan was a kaiju. Um, and I don't know, because I feel like you would have to like you'd have to set up some criteria. Like, are kaijus specifically monsters, or are they just like are they non-human, or are they just big organisms?
Kaiju is a Japanese word meaning strange creature. In English, it means monster or giant monster,
Yeah.
but just in um, Japanese, it just straight up means strange
Oh, guys,
creature.
our channel's gonna die in 2 seconds. Oh. Yeah, that's true.
Because I want to pay a little bit of attention to this cutscene.
Okay. I will quiet down. I'll bring on my ASMR voice, everybody. Sebastian, just annoy the most uncomfortable voice. You'll be able to distinguish from the actual voice actors. I find it funny, everybody, how even this time I didn't mute Discord, and everyone's just fucking quiet whenever I do that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna sip some water now, but you didn't drop in for my ASMR content, which totally exists, so I will mute. Or will I? Man, dude, whoever invented H2O should get a raise. Come on, Elon Musk. Respect your employees, god damn it. Ooh. Before I want to hear your verdict on the Midwestern kaijus. But before that, Elon Musk built like a $47 million RGB lit tunnel in like New York or like
that's cool.
San Francisco. Yeah, it's cool, but like it highlights something that I don't really like about Elon Musk. That being that I feel like sometimes his innovations that he makes are just kind of fickle, like it's just really expensive, and it's just for like gamer lighting. And sure, it's cool, but it's like one lane, so like with like no exits or anything. So like, what if there's a car crash in there? Like, how do you help someone from that? It just feels like
you have a point.
If it kind of feels like all style, no substance. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair. You know what? Some of the theories in this game are pretty interesting.
Well, it's a Kojima game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh man, not he solely, but they really botched Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4 is like the Rise of Skywalker of the Metal Gear Solid games.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get that. You can't pander that much. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a mammoth to me. Oh, why did they add the E-boy heart on his thumb? Okay.
Everything's dictated by likes and stuff.
Oh no. Sam Reedus, if that's his name, is gonna add this to his blog later.
I think it's actually Sam.
Oh, because it's
Unger.
Norman Reedus. I'm fucking stupid.
Sam Unger.
There we go.
You should probably put a spoiler warning at the start of this video for Death Stranding.
Yeah, that's true. What if you were okay? So you're waiting for a bus, right? Yeah. Old guy walks up to you. He looks very wise. Like, he looks too fucking wise not to know what he's talking about. He points at you, and he goes, "Spoiler warning. You ready?
I'm ready.
Damn, just like that?
Absolutely.
You're ready to hear this? I'm not sure what he says, but I don't know if I would, I don't know if I'd let him continue if he was just like, I know about your future, bro. Spoiler alert. Here we go.
I'd let him talk because I wouldn't believe him.
Oh, damn. I guess so. I think, I don't know. It seems pretty much like the only. Well, these probably are the two. I'm so stupid because I was thinking logically, like, what if, when you get your future told to you, pretty much the only thing that can happen if it's true is, either you don't believe it or you take action that causes it. But that's not. Now that I thought about that, that wasn't smart at all. It was like insanely obvious. Yeah. I don't know. Time travel and shit like that is kind of cool. I feel like that vaguely relates to what I'm talking about in terms of, because like if you can tell the future, that's like time traveling of a sort.
It's like spectral time traveling.
Yeah, it's like the Flash in all 15 hours of Justice League. Or no, wait, that was Batman v Superman. Never mind.
Oh,
Hmm. I'm sure the Snyder Cut was okay. I heard from people who didn't like it that it was fine. It was just boring. I feel like it didn't warrant the hype. Like, I don't know. I feel like it should have more going for it than it just being like 4 hours. I don't feel like.
I personally really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
So
Mhm. I just think like the attention of like this is way better than Justice League. Like, dude, Justice League already had its like shot.
yeah, no, but you have to remember though that um, because everything that happened with James Gunn, he couldn't finish the movie. That one dude
Right.
took over and more or less botched the project.
Well, Zack Snyder is the one. Do you mean James Gunn is whoever took
Shit,
over?
sorry, I'm retarded, man.
No,
I don't
you're
know why
fine.
my mind went there. Zack Snyder, everything that happened with him, he couldn't finish the movie.
Why is this guy dead? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I still don't know what happened to Zack Snyder. You don't have to tell me because like somehow I just went so long without hearing it about it. Like it was just referred to. It was like it just had the title and nothing else.
Zack Snyder's kid killed themselves.
Okay. Um. Well.
So
Okay. Well, I had not been thinking about that during my criticism of Justice League. So
yeah,
I'll just say James Gunn, if he is indeed the one who took
I
up the
don't no,
reins.
I don't think it was. I don't know why James Gunn came to mind, to be honest.
No problem.
Um, I don't remember who it was.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Well, then I'm fine levying it all on.
Because I think, if I remember correctly, at the start of the movie, it says, that traditional thing, like for this person, it's for his daughter.
Yeah.
I think it was his daughter. I don't know. It seems like a girl name. Could be dead wrong though.
I'd like to start naming people. Dumb cat, stay away from the lit fucking candle. um. I'd like to try and sort of defy gender norms with names. Like I've got a male cat named Bella. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you could get away with naming a dude Mavis, personally.
No, you definitely could. You definitely could.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm perfectly fine levying my criticisms of Justice League at whoever took up the reins. And also I can just criticize DC movies for existing. No.
DC movies, their cinematic universe isn't as good as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they're like animated stuff. their TV shows are better than Marvel's as of
Yeah.
right now. It's
Uh,
just kind of always how it's been.
yeah. For like the past 2 years, they've crawled out of the pit of like Suicide Squad and I think Batman v Superman into something that is more average.
Yeah, it's not like super big. It's just kind of there. You
Yeah,
know,
it's yeah.
it's not a huge deal.
Uh huh. I'm thinking about like I don't. I feel like I don't see movies a lot. Um, but the
I
ones
would,
I do see, I tend to like. I they stick with me a bit because I'm a bit deliberate in choosing. I'm not like, oh, let's go see a movie, and then they forget about it. Like when they walk out of the theater, I feel like a good majority of the people who go see movies do that.
I do not. Every time I go to the movies, it's 9 times out of 10 with my father. Um, Tomorrow, though, I'll actually be seeing the Demon Slayer movie with my sister.
Oh, sweet! I'm glad you can see that because
Yeah, the theater that I always go to, it's called the Hudson 12 Theater. Um, it's showing it, so
yeah, that's good. Cause yeah, I never saw anything indicating that mine would show it, so that's good.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff.
And then possibly tomorrow as well. I might be seeing two more movies tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Um, I say long way to go. Uh okay.
I don't think I've ever seen two movies in the same day, but I know I've seen like back to back, like one day and then the next day, two different movies.
Yeah. Load into carrier. Let's load all into carrier. That doesn't seem stable. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a second one. Hold on.
Y-
Um. Anyways, the other movie that I might end up seeing tomorrow is Mortal Kombat.
yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
To be honest, I probably will, no matter how good or bad it may be.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. I try to be like a film critic, or I don't like try to be. I try to be like sensible about it. But whenever I'm like watching a movie, the plot just kind of happens to me. I don't think about like like cinematography would probably barely ever cross my mind unless something like really cool stuck out, or I like go into a movie with the knowledge of like this is an action movie. It's terrible. You can't see anything. Because me and my dad went to this horrible Mark Wahlberg movie, and I'm like, yes, this is terrible. Everything's shaky. I can't see anything. But I kind of cut you off pretty hard there, I think. What were you saying?
so what I was gonna say is when it comes to the Mortal Kombat movie,
Right.
I don't have my expectations too high.
Yeah.
There's no point, you know.
I don't think even diehard Mortal Kombat fans would.
It's just like the last Mortal Kombat movies were kind of a disappointment, honestly. The first one was okay,
Mm-hmm.
but the second one and stuff were kind of trashy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, gotta collect my thoughts. This one though, the CGI looks like it's gonna be amazing at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm just fawning over the fact that I have to go from up here all the way down here.
They call this game Walking Simulator, but is it more like Amazon Simulator?
It feels like it.
Yep. Get those get those miles in, warehouse workers. You can do it. Uh,
Yeah, I can't show you like where I started, but like on this part of the map, I started from up here, and now I'm down. Where am I? I'm here. Now I got to go down here,
I see that.
And most of this has just been walking.
Yeah.
I need to set a path so I can.
Yeah, the concept of
thing-
a video game movie is very elusive, but
There. I'll see where I can go from there. I'd like to be able to go down to there, but that seems like a distance. Maybe too big a one. Yeah.
I like that guy's profile picture. It was a little
What, this
elf
guy?
thing. No,
Yeah.
not that. Anyway, yeah, there's got to be like one video game that's got a plot that's good for making movie. Oh, they're making a Metal Gear Solid movie, or at least they have been for
That would be
like
good.
7 years.
The Last of Us is being made into a show.
Cool.
The guy who played Mando, Mandalorian,
Um,
Pedro Pascal, he'll
yeah,
be playing the main character.
cool. That is pretty
So
good.
that'll be interesting. They are race bending the characters a little bit. I don't really care. If they pull the story off, then I'll just be happy.
Yeah. Even bringing that up, I was gonna say, dude, I can't wait for all the Last of Us fans to fucking hate that.
If they do it right, the majority of the Last of Us fans will like it and love it. Some of them will be upset, be like, "Oh, this isn't my character. Like, this isn't who he is." It's like, shut up, fuck off, and shut up.
Yeah.
Just be happy a movie was made at all.
Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah. I guess like if they like it, but just because, but like they're like they should have made this movie. It's fine, but yeah.
I think I missed where I was supposed to go.
It's pretty funny when fans of a thing really hate the thing they supposedly love so much.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Yeah. Like I sort of like the new Star Wars movies. I like 1.5 of them, I'll call it that.
Ugh.
Yeah. They all have like a scene or two that are like appealing, at least visually or cinematically, even if the present or even if everything leading up to it was a flop. And I'm not going to contextualize that, so I'll say I like 1.5 of those movies.
That's fair.
But if you don't like them, that's fine. But just like this idea of like they ruined my childhood, like it's so absurd.
They didn't ruin your childhood.
Like, dude, if
at all, because it's not part of your childhood anymore.
Yeah, like the old movies still exist, and your enjoyment of them shouldn't be predicated upon someone else's filmmaking skills 30 years later.
Exactly. It's stupid.
Yeah. Oh man. And I don't think George Lucas would have done that well either. Like,
I think when it comes to George Lucas, he hit or miss, man, hit or miss.
Yeah, Star Wars can be very good without him.
Yeah.
Like,
his ideas are what made Star Wars.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he needs to be part of it.
Yeah, he definitely was like that. He had like that lightning in a bottle filmmaking that made it first. So credit to him for that. But like when like the CG era hit, he was in a bad
floppy.
fucking way. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't have made it much better. Although I think I do. There are times where I think I could have done this better. But you know. We haven't gotten to Doom, but so Hugo Martin, creative director for the game, all around great guy. And the Doom community as a whole is pretty cool, except when they're infighting about which tactics are best. But he's he's actually been doing playthroughs, like director playthroughs of the game, and he's on the final mission of the first DLC. And the only thing that should mean to anybody is that it's really hard. And I was watching him play it before I got on here, and it's not like he has to be really good at it, but watching him play, like knowing the pain that or not the pain, because like you ruined my childhood, but the frustration that it caused me. It was so fun watching him suffer too. And not only that, I was like, wait a minute, I'm like a better player than Hugo Martin is, and it was very funny. But I don't know, I feel like people who design games and people who play games are somewhat different people, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually plays on an inverted controller, which is pretty cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I can't help but feel like maybe that's not the best for him. Maybe that's causing him some trouble, but...
Yeah, maybe.
But at the same time, it literally just is joysticks. Like, the muscle memory in terms of, like, I flick the joystick this far when I'm trying to aim at that. Should be probably learn the same, just inverted. But maybe not. Maybe it is, like, a detriment. But
So what do you think of this?
I think you would, like... I think doing that for long, you would die from wind chill. Maybe not die, but you would definitely feel some effects.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, Doom is very fun. It's a combat puzzle, and I love it. And goddamn, I want that for my PC, but I can't figure out, like, the password I need to link our accounts because the Microsoft account isn't mine.
Is Doom Eternal on Game Pass?
Yes, it is. It is. Which is obviously why I want to link it, because that would mean I would get it for free. And, like, if I got it on my computer, I would want the DLCs too. So,
Yeah.
So, like, if I were to ever be like, I'll just rebuy it, that would not only be, like, $40, it would be, like, $70 for including the DLC. And there have been a lot of, like, events and stuff that are, like, limited time that I just wouldn't have as part of my collection for having it, like, on a new platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that, like, pinpoint accuracy and super lightning fast weapon switching and keybinds and shit for PC is something I gotta try, because I really feel like that would set my
I'm worried
gameplay
about
up.
one thing for you, though. Like, are you going to have pinpoint accuracy?
Like, okay, here's the thing, dude. With, like, shooters like Rainbow Six Siege, or even Star Wars Battlefront or COD and stuff, I'm kind of shit, you know? With Doom, if you watched me play, you would be surprised at some of the shit I can pull off. Like, when I get into the flow of it, I impress myself. So I feel like it's partially just because I'm so enamored with the game that it's easy for me to, like, get this sort of confidence. I don't know. It's yeah. It's more of a performance. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. So I think it would probably translate okay.
Okay.
I love it's
I love that I just fucking faceplant into the ground, causing my stuff to get damaged.
Yeah, dude, you're too busy laughing at my PC gaming skills.
Your non-existent PC gaming skills.
Oh, chill out. I have, like, a single win on Apex on PC. No, I have two. No, I have one.
I have one as well. Didn't we get that together?
Yeah, we scored together, broski. The power of podcasters. Ooh, hello, Half-Life truck. Yeah. Yeah, and plus it would be kind of fun to add a little Doom gameplay. You know what? If I ever get it on my PC, that's what an episode's gameplay is gonna be, so I can spite you.
Hey.
I'm a shitty gamer. Look at this. Look at me rip and tear, dude. Yeah. I don't feel like I feel like that's the game that I sort of grew up with. It happened a little late. But people have got a lot of games that they hold very near and dear to them. Like Nakey Jakey's got, I think, is it Bloodborne or no, it's Bioshock, I'm pretty sure.
Bioshock is such an amazing game series.
Yeah, and like I still haven't played that, so I think
you haven't played Bioshock?
Nope, I haven't.
You need to play Bioshock, my guy.
I probably do.
I have it on my Xbox. I'll bring my Xbox over.
I'm okay. I can get it by my own means.
No, you need to play Bioshock.
I'll play Bioshock.
It's needed.
Sounds good.
The first game's fun. I personally prefer the second game.
Well, that's good to hear.
Apparently, the one that's my least favorite is the fan favorite, apparently, or something. The third game, Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is not what you want to fuck me. Okay.
I'm glad you broke up the logic of that sentence because I thought you were about to say fight, but then you went to that is not what you want to fuck, and I'm like, yeah, I don't. But then you added me, so it was completely like, yeah. So I couldn't joke about the implications of what you had said. It's always good, everybody, when you can cut me off from a joke.
Very true.
Every time Evan gets cut off from a joke, a butterfly, something good happens to a butterfly. I feel like we could get behind that. Even though, I don't know, I feel like butterflies don't have that much going on. Maybe that was a bad example.
But they really don't have a whole lot going on.
Maybe they don't deserve fortune.
Damn. Ironically enough, you can run over people and it doesn't kill them.
Cool. Are you gonna collect the bodies? You told me you had to do something.
Well, if you kill them, I didn't kill them. I knocked them out.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Looked like bullets to me, but then again, I was paying 45% attention.
Well, I knocked them out with rubber bullets.
My cursor won't go away even when I hold it still, so I'm poking the vehicle along. So if there's a speed boost, that's what it's from.
I can actually give it a speed boost.
Yeah.
Although it does use a lot of energy, so I don't want to do that for too long.
For sure. Efficiency, environmental friendliness. Yeah.
I'm not realizing I haven't. Stop. No.
I beat Yakuza. Yakuza 0.
I have all those games installed. I just need to put the time in to play them.
I do think they're cool. What happened to me was I was playing it like the normal way, like kind of traversing the cities and stuff that they put you in. But once the story picked up even a little bit, and it is a long and interesting story, I got too swept up in that to like do anything else.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. This area is so much nicer than the other areas.
But even if you did just play it for the story, like you probably wouldn't have a lot of money to like upgrade your abilities a whole lot. You would still
Well,
get like a lot out of the game.
I also don't. I don't usually play games like that and just do the story. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Like I definitely did spend a good amount of time playing like the sub stories they're called. But like nowhere near. I probably didn't even finish half of them because there's like 120 because content.
Hmm.
Yeah, there are definitely times where you'll feel inspired to like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna ace this mini game and I'm gonna get all the achievements for it and stuff. And then there's other times where you're looking at all the like the actual achievements list and you're like, what is this bullshit? I'm not gonna do this.
That reminds me of other games. You're just sitting there like, what? No.
Yeah, but a pretty cool story. And what's more, I started it from a prequel game, so I I like know where everything started. It's a
Yeah.
pretty
Isn't
good
that
way to kick it
Yakuza
off.
0? That's the
Yep.
prequel?
Mhm.
Okay, so I should start with that one.
Yeah. Although game design wise, not always the best. Um,
Yeah.
because and I'm referring to a very specific thing. Where, and I feel like I brushed on this briefly, so I'll try and keep this short. Um, the game expects you to bring like health tonics and shit with you to a fight. And to the game's credit, they're always like, this whatever is gonna be rough. I should probably prepare beforehand. So they're like, go get ready to like get all loaded up and shit. Um,
Yeah.
but if you like fill up your inventory with like the shit that'll boost your health most, the combat can only get as difficult as you decide because usually you'll have enough to like just to like spam a boss with just spam a boss, and if they land a good combo on you, just use the tonic and shit.
Yeah.
But if you under prepare, it's really fucking hard because you can only save at specific points, and throughout the game they construct like a big horde of people to fight and then a boss. So between those two things, you can sink in like 2 hours of gameplay, and it's like I don't want to do all the shit leading up to this again, so I got to keep sinking in more time. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
I get that. Want to know something pretty interesting
yes,
about me playing this game?
mm-hmm,
So after every delivery, you get ranked. You know, the S tier, A tier, B tier. You know that kind of thing.
yeah,
For every single mission except for fucking one, I've gotten S tier. I don't think you understand how angry I was when I saw that A pop up on my screen. I'm like, what kind of fucking bullshit?
that's lovely.
I got so angry because I had gotten S tier all the way up until then, and then I got an A. I'm like, well, you just fucking ruined my perfect streak, you son of a bitch.
Everyone was putting Sam Unger up in S rank on their tier lists except for that mission.
It's literally because of the fact that I got dragged around by one of the enemies for just a little too long, and that's it. I was so angry. Hold on, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Which is okay because I wanted to talk about tier lists, everybody. I think they're really cool. Um, I think it's a very nice thing. Hang on, check it out. Me and Sebastian's cursors are holding hands, or I don't know how. I don't know what the proper description would be, but yay. Um, anyway, his looks like a fucking skeleton cursor. That'd be kind of cool. I'm sure some goth out there has made like a skeleton cursor. Um, what do we only have? Okay, I guess we've got like rib cage and skull, but really every part of the body should have a descriptor for like whatever bones are part of it. Like the arm bones should have like a term. Maybe. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe from like a fantasy writing standpoint, if you're talking about like a dragon and you wanna refer to the wing structure as one big conglomerate of bones, you could give it a name for that. I don't know. That's a very specific example, but yeah. But yeah, tier lists are really cool because I don't know. They just invite good debate and good discussion.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about tier lists and how they're pretty cool and how I probably want to do one eventually, even though they're a really fucking old concept.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what I would do them on though.
that's fair.
Probably keeping up with this episode's half-baked theme that I have not honestly leaned into hard enough. Probably like Doom Demons and stuff.
You like my Half-Life Alex gloves?
Yeah, the gravity gloves. They're pretty cool.
I'm also wearing Gordon Freeman's glasses.
Oh, so you are. So you are. I really wonder, I don't know, Gordon Freeman, he like interests me as a character. Like
He never speaks.
I know, that's what I mean is he's like a silent protagonist, but like I kind of want to like I would like to know what he thinks about shit like in Half-Life 2, he just wakes up.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. He doesn't say anything to anyone the entire story, and it's like, what is this man thinking?
Yeah, because I feel like cuz in Half-Life it's definitely like I'm looking out for numero uno. I'm going to keep myself alive. But in Half-Life 2, it's like, like Alex is like fangirling over him super hard. And he's like
Because
helping out the resistance, but I'm like, is he just doing this because the combine is like a threat to him personally, or is he like, oh,
does he
I'm
genuinely
sort of
care?
like I'm sort of like the hope for humanity. I should probably care about that. um, I
You
don't
can
know.
skateboard on these.
Yeah, I feel
They're
like you could
actually,
pretty much argue for either perspective.
yeah.
They should add an Easter egg where you can rack up points from like Tony Hawk Pro Skater games.
That would be pretty fun. I'm gonna actually go grab this vehicle because it's not damaged. Um, maybe in the next Half-Life game that we'll get in 20 years, we'll finally be able to hear Gordon Freeman speak.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but it'd be cool because of the way that they're setting everything up in the story.
Yeah. God.
I think it's possible that they may end up having him speak, or we hear something because like even Doom
Hey,
guy,
a
the
Valve.
guy,
Hey, don't spoil.
fine.
I mean, he did okay. He did speak in the base game in a flashback, so it's not that much of a
Yeah, that's what I was
spoiler.
gonna say.
Yeah,
Because you have to remember, I still don't know anything about the DLCs.
yeah. So actually, what I just did was by my own method of like how I alluded to stuff. I actually was the one who ended up spoiling shit. Um, but yeah. Um, shit. What was I gonna say? I try not to think about like how many people have died waiting for Half-Life 3. Like that
Yeah,
happens with everything. Like there's always going to be the dude who wants to see the new Star Wars movie and he gets an early screening because he's like a cancer patient. But
yeah,
for something as like um resounding as a Half-Life game. There's probably a lot of people who are like, I wonder what's gonna happen, and then they flatline.
All right, give me a second. George is calling.
Okay. Well, everybody, we're creeping up on that hour mark. Maybe we keep this short and sweet. Although, of course, we won't bail on our boy here. But what we will do is think about our next guest. Who are we gonna have on? Is that gonna be a thing we do? I think so. I would love to get my friends over at the Bite Me podcast, which is currently undergoing CPR. Haha, very funny. It's been down for a good while, but I look forward to seeing what they have to add, what flavor they bring to this. Yeah, and we should probably bring James back on. I feel like that would be extremely helpful to have his. Yeah, he's a very nice addition. I think these two will get along well. I've been matching up my friend groups over the years to little avail. Yeah.
You about to probably see me get into a fight.
Darn.
Maybe. Okay, actually, this would be a really bad idea. I really don't feel like fighting right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the blinky thing. That's pretty cool. I like shit like that.
Actually, wait, hold on, where is it? Fuck you. Come here, bitch. Oh, Lord. Okay.
I wonder if Kojima could explain the plot to this game.
I can, for the most part.
But, like, after having gone through all the convoluted shit coming up with it and not having to worry about it for a few years, I wonder how well he would remember. Which is probably a little mean, but I don't know.
Bitch.
Is that a karambit I saw?
It's a handcuff knife.
Oh. So like a dollar store karambit? Okay. Ooh.
Hold on, give me just a second. So I have to get to here. Find a way across the tar belt.
Yeah.
How in God's green earth?
You gotta use the boat.
What boat, man?
I was referring to the boat from Wind Waker, but I have no fucking clue what it's called. If there's even a boat. I feel like I'm pretty sure there's one that you like use.
What happens? Is it too deep to?
Yeah, that would be tar, my friend. I don't think.
Is it too deep though? Can I just waltz across?
It's tar. Most tar is too deep.
We're about to find out, man.
Yeah, I'm about to be.
Does it look like I'm getting deeper?
Not really, but I'm sure you'll get there eventually, and I'll be kind of upset if you're getting deeper.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I want to figure out how to get across this.
But will there be tar on your legs as you emerge? We shall see. You're getting... Oh, that's like how quicksand worked in Metal Gear Solid 3. That's really cool.
Hey, let's not, fam.
Look at what you did.
Oh.
You thought you could go for a little tap dance along the tar. Speaking of Metal Gear Solid 3, apparently there is not only Metal Gear Solid Remake in development, which makes sense because, like new console, new game to be the flagship for it, but there are multiple Metal Gear Solid remasters in the works, which I find pretty cool. Really got me hurting for a PS5, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh well. I feel like I could do a pretty okay remaster of a few of those games.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have fun ideas for how to remaster like Metal Gear Solid 3 and maybe 1 because of like the dynamic between Solid and Liquid Snake.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh shit. I know exactly what I have to do for
what
this
do you
mission,
what do you
and it
gotta
is
do?
the worst. All right, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Grab me, grab me. Come on, come on, grab me. Come on. Y'all gonna grab me, pull me under. Come on, pull me.
Spooky. Oh, there he goes.
And here we go.
This is how Sebastian goes to bed every night.
Oh, don't pull me into the tar, you son of a.
Like, what else would have happened?
Oh gosh. There. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord.
Oh,
Okay.
jeepers. Oh, Seamus. I should bring that character on here. It'd be fun.
Ah. Okay. Get up. Now's not the time to be falling over.
Well, oh, would you look at that? We have hit the hour mark, everybody. Um, Probably gonna be another like 2 days before this gets uploaded because shit's tough to process in WeVideo. If yeah, that's the software we've been using. We capture it on OBS and I edit it in WeVideo because I did a symposium with WeVideo, so I know how it works. And it's not well, I have a free account, so it's free.
Yeah.
And I know it works for my means. That doesn't mean it's good or good at processing things and exporting them. But it works so far. Before we go, that 4, I believe I uploaded episode 4 last time.
Yes. So we're on episode 5.
Yeah, I forgot to mention in the description of episode 4, but I didn't like type out all the numbers, and I feel like I probably should have done that. The 4 and the font I use is fucking ugly. Like it I don't know, it just does not fit. I feel like it stands out too much, and I haven't seen what the 5 looks like yet either. So we're all about to get some eye candy or not, depending on how the 5 looks. Yeah.
Hey, fam. Let,
This
let me get up. Let me get up, fam.
this seems pretty janky. And now that
Let
I
me get up.
said that, I gotta leave. I gotta delay the fade out back to the logo a little longer.
This
Editing
way.
is fun. I'm gonna make you do it next time. No.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Nah, only if you want. Our stuff isn't really that complicated. It's really just putting together a fade in to the logo, fade to the gameplay, fade back out to the logo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, everybody, I hope you had a kick-ass spring break. I hoped you, I don't know what I hoped you did, but before I say anything, I shouldn't. Thank you for coming, everybody. Goodbye.